Hey everyone, I hope you guys are all doing well today. I'm Rebecca. I help out at the programs here as well as at the residence here at St. Mary's. So I'm going to be helping out with facilitating the life skills program. So today we are starting our new unit, which is Housing Smart. So here's Module 1. Okay, so before we dive into Module 1, I'll just do a little quick introduction. The Housing Smart program will be a four-part program again. We'll be discussing how to find an apartment, what to look for, what kind of neighborhoods you want to live in, the process of talking to landlords, what you should ask landlords, your rights as a tenant, different types of housing. So yeah, I'm very excited to do this. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. All right, let's chat a little bit about cooperative housing. Cooperative housing is community-based and democratic. It's a place where residents live and they are part of the co-op team where they participate and contribute to different events that are happening, upkeeping the place, stuff like that. Some pros to cooperative housing is your rent is according to your income, so it's usually cheaper than other places. Your annual maintenance cost is also lower because you as a resident and a tenant are upkeeping and helping out with things around the house. It's very solitary and there's a lot of support among other tenants, as well as you have a voice on different situations that are happening, and opinions, suggestions, stuff like that. Some cons to cooperative housing is there's a serious selection process, so it could take a little bit longer to actually get into. If you fail to follow some of the rules that are set in place, you can lose some of your rights for a certain amount of time or other consequences. In a sense, as well, basically your neighbors are also your landlords because everyone is working together. So if an issue does come up, it can turn into a bigger thing because people talk. So that could become a little bit more difficult. All right, so subsidized housing. Subsidized housing is when you get help paying your rent from either the government or a private organization. Some pros to subsidized housing is it's very affordable. Your rent depends on your income as well as factors of your household, so how many people are living there, for to say. Water and heat is usually always included. Units adapted to tenants' needs, so if something is broken, they're very good with fixing it and keeping updated, as well as the provincial government rent supplement program deductions are already applied directly to the rent. Some cons to subsidized housing is the long wait. It could be up to 6 years on the wait list, as well as you have to fill an application and you need to meet all the requirements and needs to qualify for it, as well as you can be taken off the list without notice. Let's say if you can't be reached, if your contact information is changed, or if you applied for a different housing outside of the subsidy program. All right, let's chat a little bit about the Canada-Ontario Housing Benefit Program. So unfortunately, it is closed for 2021, so stay tuned for updates on when the next application will be made available. So what is it? So basically, it's a monthly housing allowance provided to low-income households to help pay with housing costs. It's for single women or single female-led households with children. You find housing in a community of your choice. The monthly benefit is calculated using the household adjusted family net income. You'll be removed off the subsidized housing wait list, as well as your monthly benefit payments can be made directly to the household or to the landlord. So when you are looking for a place, there's definitely questions you want to ask yourself before like signing a lease or when you are looking. So some questions can include, what do I need in my apartment slash space? Do I need a desk? Do I need a couch? Do I need beds? Will it all fit in this area I'm going to be renting? As well as what kind of neighborhood do I want to live in? Do I want to live in a residential area where there's other families and children? Or do I want to live in a more private area where I'm more to myself? As well as how do I want to feel where I'm living? You want to feel safe, you want to feel secure, you want to feel happy, so you want to make sure where you're choosing to live provides all that. As well as, is it a convenient place? Is there transportation? Is it close to schools? Is it close to the grocery store? Is it close to bus routes? Is it easy to get around? As well as who am I living with is a really important one. Am I living on my own or am I having roommates? What do I look for in a roommate? What qualities? Just stuff like that is really important when looking for a place. All right, so some resources to find housing include Kijiji, which is really good, as well as Facebook groups are good. There's a lot of Facebook groups for specifically rentals and renting places in Ottawa, as well as PadMapper. One of the examples we saw is great as well. The Social Housing Registry, as well as just going directly to property management websites. All right, so just a little sneak peek for next week. We'll be discussing finding apartments and moving in, how to do a housing search, virtual tours, as well as what to look for when doing apartment inspections, as well as landlords, what they can and can ask you, what you should maybe ask them, as well as a moving checklist. So stay tuned for next week. All right, so that's it for Module 1 of Housing Smart. I hope you guys maybe learned a few things. And yeah, if you have any other questions about this module, feel free to get in contact with us. Leave some comments below. If you want to be entered to win a gift card, you can complete the Housing Smart Module 1 quiz with the link below, and then email us a screenshot of the completed quiz at info@stmaryshomes.com. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.